Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Chanel. I run a blog called CHANELFILES.com, and over here on this very small but growing corner of the YouTube world, we talk about God, fashion, luxury fashion. We do some vlogging, we like to work out, we love to eat healthy, we love to take care of our skin, and last but certainly not least, we love to live a blessed life. So if any of those things are of interest to you, then I would love if you would consider hitting subscribe down below. As you guys can see from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a luxury collective wish list haul video. So I asked you guys over on Instagram if you would be interested in seeing either the sale edit video first or a very small luxury haul, and you guys voted to see the haul first, but not to worry, the sale edit video will be coming next. So I just thought I would quickly film a few things that I have picked up. For the most part, you guys have seen 65-70% of the things that I'm going to show you, which if you don't already follow me over on the gram, sis, what are you doing? Go and follow me over on Instagram. But yeah, some of these things you guys have seen on Instagram, some of them will be brand new. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into it because I have my pile here of beautiful things on the ground and I feel some type of way. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this first piece is something that you definitely would have already seen if you follow me over on Instagram again. And this is something that I didn't even really know I needed until I got it. And it is, of course, my new Bottega Hobo Bag. You guys, it's all of her for me. Like, she's so big, she barely just fits in the frame at once. But you guys, this bag is everything. So just a little bit of like information as to how I came across it and why I decided to get it. I had for a while been using my Goyard St. Louis GM tote, which I did end up selling maybe like 8 or 9 months ago. I got it maybe on my second or third trip to Paris a couple of years ago. And I knew I wanted the green. I knew I wanted that green, but I didn't get it in the green. And though I did end up using and enjoying the black with the brown handle colorway that I got, I knew in my heart that wasn't the color that I wanted. So I ended up selling it. It was a great bag and I got at least a year out of it, like straight of using that bag. So I did get a lot of use out of it. However, I did end up selling it because it wasn't the color that I knew I really wanted. I was trying to be safe and it was my first Goyard bag, but I just knew at the end of the day, I should have just gotten the green. So I sold the Goyard St. Louis tote. Nonetheless, in the back of my mind, I knew I wanted to get at some point a new like everyday carry-all bag. Now, I know a lot of the girls can carry smaller mini bags every day, but I am not one of those girls. I like to have all the things. I am that friend. If you need lotion, I got you. If you need hand sanitizer, I got you. If you need a safety pin, I got you. This is literally my Mary Poppins bag, okay? I'm just that friend that likes to stay ready. So I knew I wanted to eventually get another like everyday bag, something that was easy to carry, easy to style. It wasn't very fussy, but obviously it fit everything. And of course it was cute. So I had been kind of investigating and doing my research on old Bottega. I know we are all standing for Bottega Daniel Lee right now, which, not to worry, I do have some new Bottega that I'm going to show you. But I've also really been kind of like deep diving into older Bottega, you know, almost vintage Bottega. I had been looking on Fashion File, eBay, Vestiaire, The RealReal, and I came across this bag maybe like 2 weeks ago on The RealReal. And you guys, when I say it was love at first sight, I didn't even really know what color bag I was in the market for. I knew I didn't want black. I knew if I wanted a brown, it would have to be like the right brown, but I didn't necessarily think it would be such a colorful bag. But when I say, as soon as I saw this bag, you guys, I added it to cart. Now, it did take me about 30 to 45 minutes to like really think about whether this was going to be like the bag that I need, in the sense of, again, it being a very functional everyday bag. However, I just could not stop thinking about it. So I obviously decided to go ahead and get it. And I am so glad that I did. Like I said, this was the bag that I didn't know that I needed, but it is truly everything. And it's not too heavy. It does have a good weight to it, but it's not super cumbersome on my shoulder to where I feel like if I carried it for, you know, an extended period of time, that my shoulder would start to hurt. You guys, this bag is everything. And like I said, it literally has everything that I could possibly need, want, and carry. And I'm so pleased with it. It is suede lined. Let me see if I can, yeah, you can kind of see. So as you can see some deodorant, my little makeup bag. Y'all, like I said, I stay ready. So I have all the things in here, and I'm so happy that I got this bag. So like I said, I purchased it from The RealReal. It was, I want to say $14.95. I think after tax, it was like $16. Now, let me just say, in deep diving and doing my research on like older season Bottega, you can find these super big oversized hobo bags or just any other kind of like oversized Untitled Chapter leather bag from Bottega for under $1,400. Like, let me say, on the scale of bags that are probably give or take the same size and maybe even around the same year. I don't know exactly what year this was made or what year this was shown. I actually was asked a few times on Instagram if this is a vintage bag. I cannot say for sure that it is a vintage bag. I know that some brands will start considering pieces to be vintage at the 10-year mark. That is what Louis Vuitton does. I don't know that to be true for Bottega. And honestly, I just didn't do enough research on this bag yet to say whether or not you know, it is vintage, but I will be looking up the style code on the tag in the bag and seeing what research I can find, because nothing was listed under nothing was listed on the RealReal's description page for this bag. So unfortunately, I can't say for sure if this is vintage. Nonetheless though, you can find so many, again, just huge oversized older season Bottega bags for $700, $800, $900, which is literally like a quarter of the price that some of these newer, you know, current season Bottega bags are going for, especially in this size. I don't even know if they have any bags other than like the Jody, like the bigger Jody. I don't even know that they have any bags currently out right now that are this big, because this, like I said, is a big bag, you guys. So again, 14 was, you know, obviously not the worst. Again, when you compare it to what the newer collection Bottega pieces are selling for, but it is also definitely on the higher price point of the scale when you look at the overall prices of some of the older season Bottega bags. So I actually would love to get my hands on another one. There is a very particular shape that I'm looking for that is actually what I was looking for before I came across this, but I couldn't pass this up. Nonetheless though, I absolutely love this bag. Like I said, it is truly just the bag that I didn't know I needed. It is in a beautiful, I don't even know, olivey citron color. It's definitely, I will say, it's coming up a bit brighter on camera than it is in person. It definitely is a little bit darker, a little bit more olivey. Right now it's looking more citron yellow undertone, whereas like in real life it's a little bit more olive, but it is so beautiful. As we all know, green is such a huge color. I honestly feel like this is going to be a color I take into fall. I love this bag. You will be seeing me wear this so much this summer and even throughout the fall and winter. So love this bag, obsessed with it. If you are on the market for something Bottega but you don't want to spend Bottega Daniel Lee prices, girl, The RealReal, Fashion File, Vestiaire, eBay, look and see what they have. I promise you, sis, you can find some amazing bags for some amazing prices right now. All right, you guys, so moving along, I'm going to hop from Bottega to a few other pieces and then we'll go back to Bottega. But the next piece is actually something that I just got in the mail maybe like 2 days ago, and it is this really cute and just fun vintage Fendi hair clip. This is actually something I had, I want to say, in my Etsy cart and in one of my Vestiaire like favorites folders for probably like 3 or 4 months, and I'm almost sure it was the same seller. I think she had it originally listed for like $275, $280. I knew I wasn't paying that, which is why I let it sit in my cart for so long, and I finally made an offer. I want to say I offered her like $170, $175, and she accepted. So just got this in the mail the other day. It's super cute. And then as you can see on the back, it just says Fendi. And yeah, since I am now back to wearing wigs and weaves and things of that nature, I'm just really getting back into like my hats again and my hair accessories. After wearing braids so long and so consistently, I honestly forgot how much I enjoy just like hair bands and, you know, hair clips and all sorts of just little fun hair things, including hats. So I've really been kind of like deep diving into headwear over the past few months, but I'm very happy with this and it's in great condition. The little clip functions perfectly. So I actually thought about wearing it for today's video, but it just didn't go with like the aesthetic. But super cute and just something fun to add to your hair when you need a little bit of pizzazz. So love this. Very happy to have this in my hair or headwear collection. So speaking of headwear, this next piece is something you definitely would have seen along with so many other types of this hat. And you guys, I am having a moment with bucket hats. I have never been a bucket hat girl. They've never really been my vibe, my aesthetic. They're very 90s, which is a big trend right now. But even outside of that, they just were never my vibe. But because they are such a big trend, there's so many styles out right now. And I just feel like they're calling my name and I want all of them. So this is, of course, my very beautiful denim Levee bucket hat. And you guys, I'm obsessed. And just like the Bottega bag, you guys, this hat was something that I did not know I needed until I got it. This is so good. Now, again, I know bucket hats are not everybody's thing. And for the longest, they weren't my thing. But I think it's just really about finding the right one, the right style, the ones that work best for your hair, your head, your face, all the things. For me, when it comes to a bucket hat, the size of the brim is like key. I cannot have too short of a brim, else it looks very weird. So for me, on any hat that I buy, but specifically on bucket hats, I do prefer a much thicker, wider brim because I feel like it just complements my face a lot better. But nonetheless, this is my new boo. As you can see, it has these beautiful straps, or I don't want to say ribbon because it's not ribbon, it's definitely like cotton. I haven't yet worn these like tied under my neck, but I definitely would depending on like the vibe or where I am. But generally speaking, when I have worn this, I've just let the, again, ribbon or whatever you want to call it, the strings, the straps, hang to the side and they look great. But I love this. If you are on the market for a bucket hat, if you don't mind investing, I definitely recommend this, but you absolutely don't have to spend a few $100s on a bucket hat. Girl, like I said, I have a few bucket hats that I am obsessed with, one of them being from H&M. I have gotten so many DMs about this bucket hat from H&M. It's not even funny. I'll probably put a picture here on the screen of it. But when I say to you, that is probably one of my go-to summer pieces. If you follow me on Instagram, then you have seen me wear this bucket hat several times, and that's just on Instagram. In real life, I have worn that hat so many times, it's not even funny. So like I said, you don't have to spend, you know, $400 or $500 on a bucket hat to get the look. It really is just about finding the style, the color, the texture, the material that works for you. But for me, I love it. I think it's a great investment. It's made really well, and this is something that I know I'm going to have forever. So yes, Levee bucket hat, obsessed with it, get into it. I purchased this one from Essence. They are the one place that I find has different variations of this style. So I will be sure to leave links to them down below if you are interested in them. But yes, we are obsessed with bucket hats. Get into it, sis. Moving along, this is another piece that you guys have seen over on Instagram that I am obsessed with. Everything that I have, obviously, you guys, I'm gonna be obsessed with because I bought it. And it is this super beautiful Chanel silk pink scarf. Please forgive how wrinkly it is. I shot with it the other day and I didn't get time to steam it out before filming, but it is just the most beautiful, colorful silk Chanel scarf. This is from the Cruise 2021 collection, and you guys, I love a good silk scarf moment in the summertime. It just gives vacation, it gives luxe, it just gives a vibe, especially if you are, you know, a girl who maybe changes her hair often, you don't always want to do it, or you're just running errands and you just want something to throw on your head but you still want to look cute and put together. You guys, that is why I love silk scarves. I have 2 vintage Dior scarves that I wear quite often during the summertime. Again, when my hair is not done, or I'm just running errands and I don't feel like throwing on my wig, I don't have the patience, or whatever the case may be. I love a good silk scarf. So again, this is from the Cruise 21 collection, and I hate that it's so wrinkly, but hopefully you guys can tell how beautiful it is. And it is also really, really big. I can't remember the dimensions on this, but it's huge. I could wear this as a top if I wanted to, if I were going on vacation. Obviously I can wear this as a scarf. I can wear this around my neck. There's so many things you can do with this. So I'm very, very pleased with this. This actually does, or did come in like a blue colorway. I went back and forth on whether to get this colorway or the blue colorway. Obviously I did get this one, but I'm not gonna lie, that blue colorway is really good, and I low-key want to see if I can find it. I purchased this late in the season in the sense of Chanel. When Chanel comes out, it's again always going to be for the next season. So these pieces were released probably no later than, I would say, November, December. So for me to just have gotten this in what, May, that was pretty late. So I can't say for sure if the blue colorway is available, but I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm gonna try to like call an advisor and see if she can locate a blue one, because you guys, this scarf is really good. And I'm not usually someone to buy the same thing in multiple colors. It can just be too much, and I just don't need excess of things. But this is such a good piece that I will have forever, and I can just get so much use out of that I wouldn't be mad at having this in the blue colorway. So we'll see. If not, obviously it won't be the end of the world, but nonetheless, I love this scarf. And this was $450 before tax, and I want to say after tax it was like $505. So love this. Again, it's silk and it is really big, so I have no doubt that even with that price tag that I won't get my cost per wear out of it over the next few years. So all right, you guys, so we are going to go back into the world of Bottega, and yes, we're going to be talking about Daniel Lee's Bottega. If you have not seen my spring summer 21 luxury wish list, I do recommend checking it out, because one of these items is from my wish list, and I told you guys in that video that I did have my eye on a mini Jody. I just did not know what color. I went back and forth between the white, the mustard yellow, and the green. The white was something that I was kind of like 50-50 about. It was more or less for me either the green or the mustard yellow. I did end up missing out on the mustard yellow, specifically getting it at a ridiculously cheaper price. I truly regret not getting that bag, because I want to say I could have gotten it for almost $500 cheaper than what it's currently retailed at via an international website. I sat on it for about a week, you guys, and it ended up selling out, and I definitely do regret it. Nonetheless, it just wasn't meant to be. So obviously that left me with the white and the green to kind of like decide between, and honestly, the white is great. It's beautiful. Some of my faves have it, and I think it's a great bag, and it's actually something that I do feel like at some point I will add to my collection. But between the white and the green, there was no question or competition. So needless to say, I did end up picking up the green version of the mini Jody. Shout out to my my girl Natalie. She is my go-to when I am on the hunt for something that I have not been able to find, and y'all already know I can find the things, okay? So I reach out to Natalie when I just cannot find them, and I want to say she said that this was like legit the last of this particular green color anywhere. Without further ado, I'm sure you could guess. It is the mini Jody in this beautiful grass green color. The grass green is specifically from last summer's collection, and this particular color is no longer available. However, Bottega is releasing, or has really already released, this color for their new fall winter collection. The new bag has gold hardware, whereas this one, which is again from last summer's collection, is silver hardware. Now, preferably, I'm always going to go for gold. It's just my preferred hardware of choice. Nonetheless, though, I'm actually not mad at this bag having silver. I don't really mind mixing metals. It's not something that I go out of my way to do, but every now and again, if something has silver hardware and I'm wearing gold, or vice versa, it's fine. So yes, this is my new boo. She is so beautiful. I get it. I totally get it now. This is definitely a great bag to have. Like I said, I do see myself eventually maybe getting the white one, but when I had to choose between the white one and the green one, I had to get the green one. Now, Bottega has done a price increase, and what's crazy is literally, and I actually posted this on my Instagram stories, I was looking on Saks website because they had the mustard color, and though I did miss out on that mustard color from the particular international website, Saks was one retailer that did have the mustard color left. And I went back to look at the mustard color and it was no longer available. However, Saks had listed a few of their fall 21 colors and the price said $1,900. And keep in mind, this initially retailed for $1,790. Okay, this was the day before I got in touch with Natalie to get this bag. So the next day that I spoke with her about this bag, she texted me and said, you know, FYI, perfect timing as far as finding this, because Bottega was doing a price increase the next day. And that's what I posted on my Instagram stories, just, you know, giving a heads up that the girls will be doing a price increase, and obviously they have. Now, if you were to ask me if I were just to go to Bottega or any other retailer that is currently selling this bag, would I just be willing to pay $19 before tax for this? I don't know, sis. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how I feel about paying over $2,000 for this bag, because that's how much it would be after tax. I'm in California. Tax here is 9.75. That's pretty much 10%, okay? I don't know how I feel about paying $1,900 plus another, you know, give or take $175 to $80 for this bag. It's cute, it's beautiful, it's fun. Again, I'm very pleased that I got this in the green, but I don't know, at least right now, if there's another color that speaks to me and just says, pay $1,900 for me. This, yes, and I didn't pay that for this, but if this was something that I didn't have at the moment, would I pay? Yes, because the color is what catches me. However, I can't say any other colors at this moment, even for the coming fall winter season colors. I can't say that I'm like obsessed with any colors that I would just go out and pay $1,900 before tax. So I say all of that to say, this is my new babe. I have told myself that I am not allowed to buy any more green handbags, especially obviously after purchasing the hobo bag, the Bottega Hobo that I showed you guys earlier. But I'm not gonna lie, sis, there's 2 bags that are in green, and if I find those bags, one or the other, I'm getting them. I'm just telling you right now, sis, I'm getting the bag. So just be aware, it's gonna happen. All right, you guys, so the next thing that I'm gonna show you is something that honestly, I genuinely tried to convince myself that I did not need. I told myself it wasn't necessary. Are you really gonna get use out of this? Is it a waste of money? But of course, it's when you try to convince yourself that you don't need something or that you don't really want it, that you start to see it everywhere. And the more you see it, the more you want it. And that is what happened with these. So they are a pair of shoes and they are from Bottega. So this is baby's first pair of Bottega shoes. This is the beautiful box. Classic green Bottega packaging. You guys, it is the packaging for me. It is the quality for me. The quality is not just in the pieces themselves, you guys, but it truly is in the packaging. When I say this box is so heavy, when I took the lid off, I almost thought that one of the shoes was kind of stuck to it because of how heavy it is. The packaging is everything. So here we just have, you know, the little card situation, two, not one, but 2 dust bags, okay? I say that because a lot of the girls, they like to be cheap and give out 1 dust bag, but no ma'am. The ladies at Bottega, they give you 2, okay? And they are, you're either gonna get it or you're not. It's really just that type of vibe, but I'm obsessed. You guys, I know, I didn't need them. I know, but I kind of did, sis, you guys. These are so beautiful. So the actual name, I think these are called, hold on y'all, let me get myself together. Okay, you guys, so these are called the Geometric Sponge Sandal in the color grass. However, if you Google this sandal and how I found this sandal, I typed in the Bottega terry cloth resort slide, and that is what came up. Something similar to that description that I just gave is also listed on the Bottega website. So if you are trying to find these, either type in what the label I showed you says, or type in, again, Bottega terry cloth slide. Now, these are from the men's collection. However, everyone that I have seen with these has been a woman. I want to say Forward has sold these. They are unfortunately sold out. I think Saks had them. Matches definitely had them. I almost am certain Nordstrom had them as well, because I think I looked at Nordstrom, although I did end up ordering these from the Bottega website. But you guys, I am obsessed with them. They're so cute, and as you can see, they are just that really fun terry cloth material, which is obviously very towel-like. Terry cloth is actually like a really big ready-to-wear trend right now for the spring summer season. A lot of people are doing like terry cloth separates, which is great if you are on vacation or you're going to the beach, so on and so forth. So when I saw these, I just thought that they would be perfect for the spring summer season. And yeah, you guys, I love these. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They're so cute. And let's not even talk about how comfortable. When they say sponge, like, I don't know how well you can kind of see that, but they literally are spongy. They are so comfortable. Very pleased with these. I have styled these in a reel. I haven't posted the reel yet, but I definitely will be showing you guys how I style these very shortly. So again, if you are not following me over on Instagram, please be sure to do that. Nonetheless, I love these sandals. Again, I know that they are not for everyone. This is something that I'm going to wear with absolutely everything. And like I said, the more I tried to talk myself out of these, the more I saw girls styling them. And when I say you can literally wear these slides with everything, you can wear them with everything, so long as you like a fun pop of color. Beyond obsessed. Also, did I tell you guys the price? I don't think I told you guys the price. So these were 500, either 5 or 550, I want to say. I think 5, which obviously is not cheap. We're not saying that that's cheap at all, especially for a terry cloth slide. However, if you are looking at other Bottega shoes, girl, that is literally half the price for some of the styles, or at least the styles that I have found that I've liked. So I didn't really feel like that was too bad of a price point. And again, you guys, I'm going to get so much wear out of these. My cost per wear is going to be at $1.50 by the end of summer. So for me, I'm not worried about it. Last but certainly not least, is something that I am finally checking off of my forever older season wish list. You guys know I keep a running list of vintage pieces and older, season collection items that I would love to get my hands on, that I may have missed out on, whether it was just last year or from 5 or 6 years ago. And this is something that I have been hunting down, you guys. No lie. And I know I always say no lie, but genuinely no lie. I have been trying to find this necklace for the past 3 years, okay? I just need to give her a moment alone, because she is that good. And of course, I am talking about my beautiful Celine ID choker necklace. Y'all, I just can't. When I say she is everything, everything. Let me show you guys the inside. You can see the little, I don't know if it's gonna focus, kind of see the little Celine stamping on the inside. Y'all, like I said, I have been hunting this necklace down. I'm just gonna try to put it on my neck so you can kind of see what it looks like. Like I said, I've been trying to find this necklace for the past 3 years, if not maybe even longer. And I want to say this is either from spring summer 17 or fall winter 17. And when I say to you, this is probably one of Celine's most coveted pieces. If you were to ask anyone who genuinely appreciates old Celine, like what their top 5 pieces are, like if you can only get 5 pieces from when Phoebe was reigning, what would they be? I can almost guarantee you anybody that truly appreciates old Celine or just really knows the brand, they will say the ID necklace. This is 100% probably to this day one of their most highly coveted pieces, and that is why it has taken me so long to find this necklace. It is truly one of those pieces from Celine where if you see it, you have to buy it. And let me tell you something, in my research that I have been doing again over the past 3 years, people are literally charging 4 times the retail price for this necklace. I want to say it retailed for $700. I have seen listings for $2,200 for this necklace. There was actually one seller on Vestiaire Collective that was selling the necklace and the matching bracelet, because this was made with the matching bracelet and it also was made in silver. They were selling the two $2,700. Are you high? Like, you have to be on something. Stop. You're being silly. Okay, we're not even gonna have that conversation. Okay, so the story is with this, I actually came across this necklace back in, I want to say maybe like September or October via an eBay seller. She listed it, and when I say to you, I was on top of it. I immediately purchased it. Obviously, I asked a few questions, immediately purchased it and was like, yes, the time has come. She's here. She's arrived. I get the necklace, I opened it, and I immediately was like, what is this? What is this? Y'all, there was so much more wear on the necklace than what the seller had listed and, you know, shown in the images. When I saw that, I took the necklace, I put it back in the bag. I put the bag back in the box. I taped the box back up, immediately wrote her on eBay and said, hey girl, hey, you can have this back because this is not in the condition you initially listed it for. And she couldn't argue it at all. So obviously I ended up returning the necklace. When I say disappointed, I was so butthurt. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I felt some type of way because, you guys, this has been like one piece consistently I have always been on the hunt for. So I was a little bit in my fifis about it, but I said, you know what? If it's meant for you, you will find one that is in a really good condition. So in my stalker tendencies, I was up on eBay one night just looking through my little like sections, and I searched for this necklace, and you guys, someone listed the necklace. They were all the way in London. I emailed the girl because she had it up for auction so it could be bid on. I said, listen, I get why you have it on bid. I know why you have it on auction because obviously you make more money. So I don't want to send you this email because I'm ignorant of the fact that you can make more money. I get that. However, I don't know if you know how much I need this necklace. So I actually offered to pay for the necklace outright. However, she rejected, which is fine because, again, as someone who sells things myself, you want to get the most that you can. So over the course of the 6 days, I waited. And on that last day, you guys, when I say not a single person, not one person bid on this necklace, that's how much I knew it was for me. So needless to say, I bought it, and you guys, I am obsessed with it. She took great care of it. There are practically no signs of wear. And the reason I say practically is because at the end of the day, there are going to be just signs of tarnishing because it's not real gold. It is fashion jewelry, though I will say this is extremely heavy. I don't know if you can hear that well, but you guys, this is a very heavy necklace, which I personally love because it just makes it feel that much better. But she took really good care of this. So again, other than just the natural tarnishing that is going to happen, this necklace is in perfect condition. And I can say, compared to the first necklace that I purchased, oh my gosh, this young woman, she took care of her stuff. I can tell you that right now. So I absolutely love it. And this is something, you guys, that I will never sell. Ever, ever, ever. So long as I live, so long as I am breathing, I will never in my life sell this. Like I said, if you are, you know, a fan of old Celine, this is a piece you do not sell. You do not sell this piece at all, period. This is something you have in your collection forever. So I am very pleased to have this in my collection, you guys. That was a very big like check off on my pre-loved vintage previous season wish list. So if I don't find anything else that's vintage or, you know, previous season for the remainder of the year, you guys, this necklace was all that I needed to be. All right, ladies, that is it. That is everything that I have to show you in today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please, sis, do me and yourself a favor. Hit the subscribe button down below, and while you are there, be sure to turn on your bell notifications so you are notified when I upload a new video. Follow me over on Instagram at CHANELFILES. Check out my blog, CHANELFILES.com. And last but certainly not least, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.